Everyone, it's Tori from Calypso Creative Planning, and for today's video, we're trying something new. So I have a new Skillshare mini class coming out this weekend, fingers crossed, if I can get that done. So I'm trying to be a little more comfortable on camera. So I asked you guys if you wanted to see a little bit of webcam footage in with today's plan with me. And I got some responses saying, yeah, sure, why not? Actually, it was more like, yes, let's do it. So we're going to try that out, and we're going to take a look at this monthly spread for November. All right, let's get to the new intro and then on to planning. Okay, so this is my teal and gold 1 month planner for this new collection, and we're starting out with the monthly page that I gave all my CHQ people as one of the sample pages. So I'm going to start off by choosing the little calendar overlay that came in the mini kit bundle, and it's designed to fit perfectly with the calendar in this 1 month planner. But this is also a monthly page in the DIY version that's year-long, and so you just fit it perfectly in this little calendar grid, and it just, perfectionist, gotta like squish and squeeze if you want it exactly right. Because, GoodNotes likes to tweak the sizes of things just a bit, so gotta squish it every once in a while. And so since this was a sample page, I wanted to choose a font that was just native to GoodNotes. So I went with the Bodani font. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. And I'm going to use this for my header and some little notes on here because I figured with it being a sample page, it's one that everyone could use. But feel free to change your font. I just typed out November, then we're going with the year. Just copy and paste that so you don't have to choose it again. And this is the start of our calendar. What do you guys think of this 2-page spread for the monthly? I think I like it. All right, so this is the teal and gold sticker book that I included in my CHQ catalog for November. And I'm going to start out with this teal and white box to cover up the little gridded area on the side. It's just a fun way to pull in a little bit more color because, teal and gold, that's our colors for this month. And then, of course, there's accents of black and gray in there too. So want to make sure we balance out our colors. And so here's our first bit of balancing. I wanted to choose one of these long washies to go along the bottom here, and I thought the black, it's like a brick pattern. I thought it would balance out the headers at the top for the days. So I'm just gonna lay this out, stretch it just a little bit. Don't overstretch things. But once I have it placed just right, I can copy it and paste it on the other side. And I think that works. It balances out the black at the top and kind of like anchors it, I guess you could say. And then I thought this quote would be fun. Peace, love, glam. Cute, right? So I am going to size this up to where we get a little bit of the white along the edges. But then I thought that what if we pulled in the black to stretch along that edge? So I'm pulling in this black, just simple box. And I want to keep it like centered on the days, but not be the same size, just for something different, right? And I think that works. So next, let's start throwing in a little more decoration, and gotta have a crown if we're going for some sparkle, right? And you know, even have my classic sparkle mug for my coffee this morning, right? It's like 6 something in the morning. So, okay. These are little list stickers, and I kind of wanted to size it up so it was the same size as the daily boxes, even though it may not necessarily line up. And the reason why I pull it off to the side is because we've got this calendar overlay as a sticker, and we don't want to use the lasso tool and accidentally select it. So if you just shift your sticker off to the side and then do the lasso tool, you don't have to worry about that. So I'm creating 2 different little lists, and I thought, let's get a header. So why not go with this goldish colored box? And just kind of, I like tucking it off to the side of the page. I don't know why, that just feels, it feels good. It feels anchored over there to the side, right? And since I want to use this same Bodani text, I just set it as the default. So the next time I go to write in text, it's going to be that same font. So I don't have to like write the text and change it and write the text and change it. Just set it as your default. That's a good way to go back and forth between texts without having to type it and change it. You know, just set your default over and over again as you change it. It works. All right, so we've got our business and our personal little list over there. And now let's start layering things up on the different days. So when I was creating this sample page, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I was looking at my own monthly calendar and thinking, okay, what would I put on here? Because sometimes when I do sample pages, it's literally just like, let's just throw some stuff on there. But since the first of the month is when the new CHQ catalogs come out, I thought, hey, let's put that on there, right? So that's kind of what I was thinking for the box. And this is back to the mini kit bundle. Well, not the mini kit. The mini kit's like the stickers for, you know, in the shop. But the mini bundle for CHQ. Got our little sticky note there. Stick it up at the top. And this is the first time I've done one with the paper clips in my little mini bundle. So I hope you guys like those. You can find more of those in the digital accessory kits for each one, for each collection. But okay, so cropping down, you know, I do that a lot, cropping down like the corners and edges of circles. Circles don't have corners. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So always remember, if your box comes in crooked or your sticker or whatever comes in crooked, use the image tool to straighten it back out. Because when you do with the lasso tool, it honestly, like 9 times out of 10, if you resize stuff enough or big enough, it's going to go crooked. So use the image tool and it just snaps it back straight. You guys, daylight saving times ends this weekend. Like what? Every time I get used to the time change, it just goes right back. By the time I get used to it, it goes right back. Why can't we have just one time? Like why are we still changing? Why? Why do we do that? I don't know. Okay. All right. So now, because I set the font to the default, I can go through here and like label some different things, throw a little payday note. So the look that I was going for with these notes is kind of like when you get, you know, you buy a pre-made paper calendar and they have little holidays and events and everything, and they're just neatly tucked up by the number. That's kind of the look I was going for. So these little boxes are great to just layer up with other stickers, like the little paint strokes, so that, you know, you have a little place to add a note, but you get a little bit of decoration too. Right? So we're going to do a couple of those. They can be anything, honestly. The second one, well, the first one I totally had something in mind too, but I figure let's balance it out with the same sort of box. This was for a book release. Well, you'll see that whenever we get to the next part of this video, but layering up boxes with a little bit of decoration so you don't have just the box by itself, because that can be boring. So if you throw on like a little bit of paint or, you know, paint because it's digital, and then, or a flag or a circle or a flower or something, it just makes it not just boring. Like, oh, here's a box. Yay, a box. No, put something else with it. It's just better. And here, honestly, I had no real plan for why I put this image here. I just thought it was pretty. Let's just have a little bit of pretty, because why not? I didn't have anything on my list for that day, so just throw some pretty. And then over here, originally when I started laying this area out, I was thinking, well, what if you had an event that lasted like a few days? This is a good way to designate like an event. You know, you put a little box, stretches across a few days, throw in a little bit of decoration with some washi and a little flag. It's a good way to say, hey, this is a little vacation. I wish I had a vacation, but that's fine. That's a whole other story. But, you know, if you have like a vacation, an event, or, you know, just something that stretches across a few days, this is a good way to designate that. And then, you know, I just decided let's throw little lines on here just for a little something, you know, different. Just throwing out some ideas of things that you could do that's not just, hey, here's a box. Because is the box? No. So this is the sample page. In my catalog, you get this in a GoodNotes file. So I decided that I would use this for the Teal and Gold DIY planner that I'm currently using for November. And I've gone ahead and labeled off the extra tabs at the top and the notes up there in the notebook and the remember down here. And that's with a new word sticker set that's in my shop. So I'll show you that later. But this calendar page matches perfectly. So I just went to the GoodNotes file for the sample pages, used the lasso tool to select everything, copy it, and then I can paste it in my planner. And this just gives me like a starting point. So whether you're using this planner or you're using, go ahead, feel free, use this planner. It's a great planner, love it. Or you're using another one, these sample pages make it easy for you to copy like the whole thing or just copy elements that you like, and then you can just customize it. Like I moved that little sticky note over to where the paper clip doesn't interfere with my labels up there at the top, you know. But it's a good like starter point, right? So now we need to add in some more stickers. So I'm going to go to my stickers folder, one of them. I have a few. That's how I organize them. And this is the big sticker book. And when I say big, I mean that's a lot of stickers. It's like over 490 stickers in this sticker book. But I'm going to go to the big sticker book and start pulling in some other things. Since this is now, I've used the sample page, but this is now my own personal, you know, November calendar. This is the new word sticker set. This is the Moonflower edition. I'm going to have a few more coming out if you guys really like these. But this is an easy way to grab some different, like have a fun font without, you know, going and tracking the font down, sometimes buying the font, and then using it and creating text boxes and typing out. I've given you like over 300, I can't remember the total amount, but over 300 different stickers in that set of words and phrases that you can add to your planner, right? All right, so I said that this box was, oh yeah, all the resources are linked in the description. So it'll pop up. Don't forget, they're down there. You can click them. But I said this little box was going to be for my little reminder for the new CHQ catalog release. And I decided I didn't need it so big. So remember, I have the image selection turned off. So I'm using the image tool to move these so that I don't accidentally get that background. Because we don't want to mess that up and have to replace it. That's a whole thing. So just turn off image selection and you're good. But here's that sticker set. I tried to think of everything I possibly could. I couldn't get everything, but I tried to think of everything that, or most everything that you might want or that I might want, because, you know, that's, you know, if I'm going to use it, you might use it. But that's kind of what, you know, where this all came about. So this is my little note for a book release. This is for Believe Me by, I may pronounce this wrong, but Tahira Mafi. Great series. It's the Shatter Me series, and I started reading this a long time ago, and it's just kind of like grown over years, and there's a new book coming out, so I wanted to make sure that I did not miss this, because I missed the last see, I accidentally selected the background. turn off the image selection. But I missed the last release and the last novel and the last novella. So I had to like go back and find those. Somehow I missed it. I don't know how I missed it. So I didn't want to miss this one. So it's included. And since I didn't need the whole box, I decided to crop some of it. And remember, image selection is turned off for the lasso tool. So we're using the image tool to move this. It's easy, right? Easy way. You just click it, move it, resize it as needed. And that works. And then we use the pen tool and just, with the shapes so it goes straight, because I can't draw straight. I mean, no, I just can't. I just can't. So, shape tool. So this is for today, you guys. This is the 5th. Today, my mailing list freebie is coming out today. It's going to match this teal and gold set. It's done. And the email goes out at 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock this morning. So if you are on the mailing list, you will get that. So don't forget, if you're not on the mailing list, go sign up. You'll get the password to my vault of freebies that goes back to, I think it's like April of last year. I think that's where it goes. Yeah, so there's lots of stuff in there. But you get the password as a mailing list subscriber so that you can get all of those, right? All right, so, okay. I'm going to take this semi-transparent box. I replaced that big box with a little one. But I'm going to take the semi-transparent box so that I can cover up this whole day and still see my number. It's a great way to do that. So there's a few of these semi-transparent boxes, some like little ones, some long ones, some half and half ones. But they're a great way to still see either like the grid on the page or numbers or text on the page. So, use those. And this is going to be my designation for my AutoCAD software renews this day. It's a good chunk of change there, but it's needed. It's how I draft floor plans and all that kind of stuff. So it renews. Gotta remember that. I think it's on auto renew, but still don't want to forget it. It's because it's a big chunk out of the bank account. So I kind of like this idea of the semi-transparent box. So I thought I'd do it here because, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving is coming up, right? So I thought, let's do this. And I sized it up and got it. And then I was like, no, let's not. I like this sticker better. So I deleted that and then grabbed this pretty box. Oh, look how pretty it is. I just like it. It's good stuff. So I thought with it having like the black background in the middle, that would be a fun way to put the text over that. So we're still in that same font, but I changed the color to white so it'll stand out. And yeah, so Thanksgiving Day, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving, that's crazy. At least, I'll get, it's not a vacation, but a little bit of time off. Yeah, so I'm going to resize this. I don't like resizing my text boxes with the lasso tool and resize because the lasso tool has a tendency to make things go crooked. As I've said this several times, but if you do it with text and it goes crooked, there's no image tool to make it snap back and go straight. So you're just stuck with crooked text. And who wants that? I don't want that. So I resize with the numbers. So much simpler. Well, I don't know if it's simpler, but it's more effective. We'll say that. Okay. Throw in a little bit of decoration, right? And then back to this word set. And there's a few little phrases like this one is be brave enough to dream. Throw that on there since I didn't really have an event, but I really liked this layered up look. So I'm throwing on a little bit more decoration. And let's see what else. I say this like I don't know what I did, but I do know. I'm recording this narration after I did it. So it's like, I got to go back and remember these things. But glitter. Yay, glitter. Okay. Yay, glitter. Right? Okay. I swear I'm not crazy. I mean, I am. But I'm not. But I am. Anyway, so let's go with this little flag. And remember, use the image tool to straighten it out. And since this calendar like goes into another month here down at the end, I'm going to copy some of the same things from the 1st of October down to the 1st of November. And we're going to change the color on this. And you can lasso tool, change color. I played around with a few different ones, but in the end stuck with white because I liked the higher contrast. And I think that works. And it goes with that image that I threw on there and didn't really know what to do with. It works, right? All right, so what else? What are we pulling in next? I should know this, right? Okay, so now we're back to this CHQ exclusive sticker book. And once again, since we're going into a new month down here at the bottom, I'm going to repeat some of the same things as the first of the month for October. But I want to do it a little bit differently. So there, the first Friday of every month is when my freebies go out. So it's pulling this same note in here, but I wanted to do it a little bit differently. It has the same sort of vibe because, you get the cropped circle and the box and the note, but different colors because let's not be boring, people. Let's not be boring. And let's just not be boring. Okay. You guys can laugh at me about this, but this next thing right here, I promise you, I'm not a terrible sister, and I know when my sister's birthday is, but when I was creating this page, I was like thinking ahead, and for some reason, I was like, oh, I gotta write this down. My sister's birthday is the 18th. I gotta write it down. I don't want to forget because I'm a great sister. I promise I'm not a terrible sister, but I'm gonna admit this. Her birthday is the 18th, but it's December. I don't know why. I don't know why I put it on November. It's December, people. It's December. Like, I mean, I made it all cute with the gold and the sparkle and the flower, and it's really cute. But now I gotta copy it and put it on December because I don't know what I was thinking. It's not November. So, okay. So this is my Welcome to the Fuckery quote sticker set. Hi, my dog's coming to see me. So this is the Welcome to the Fuckery sticker set, and this is the teal and gold edition. There's also black and gold, but I thought, even though my husband says I cuss a little too much or way too much, I had to throw some words in there. So let's be positive and make it fucking happen, right? Let's be positive. Make it fucking happen. Have I had too much coffee today? Maybe, but that's okay. That's okay. What? I have a dog trying to visit me over here. I've got 2 of the puppers in here with me. Okay. So this cute little gold and sparkle border, it shows up in this this DIY planner, also in the notebook version of the DIY planner, but I thought it would be fun to stick up here at the top with November, and I just really like how that looks. I tried to get it the same size as the Monday through Wednesday there, but realized I kind of failed with that. It's a little bit different size, but that's okay. It still works. It's lovely. And then I thought, let's go back to this word sticker set and grab this "get this done" phrase. And I thought that'd go perfect with my little to-do list over here on the side. Oh, love it. Okay, that's it. We're done. It is beautiful. Guys, go recreate this, but don't put your sister's birthday on the wrong day. Be a good sister. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. Bye, guys. See you in the next one.